Hello, good morning. Can you hear me?
You sound like super weird. I don't know if it's my headphones or what here.
You sound normal.
Okay, there you go. I'll just won't do headphones right now. You
Okay.
sounded like
And then you were like on a weird delay for a minute. You know, like when they sync up not English speaking movies with English and the mouth's all hi, like that.
Exactly.
That's what you
yeah. Pretty much.
So my
Good morning.
kids, good morning. So yesterday, I guess school was still on, but my kids did not go. We couldn't get out of the driveway. So now I need to let the school know today that they're not sick because of COVID and everything. Like if you call your kid into school sick, see, this person says he can't hear either one of us.
Really? Huh.
All right. You stay there. I'm going to jump out and jump back in, and then you jump out.
Okay. I don't know what's going on, y'all. It's a Thursday. Do you ever just like when you do the Zoom things, you look at your eyebrows, you're like, oh, those aren't even.
Okay, see, this person says they can hear us.
Okay. All right, we're good.
Okay, so Valerie, you're just messing with us, Valerie.
Girl, it's too early for this. It's too early.
You never write the kids' school and tell them that they don't have fevers, they're not sick, and I don't know if it's going to be an excused day off.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I bet absences are like a totally weird thing now.
Oh yeah, haven't I told you that the sheriff's department has showed up at my house already once this year?
What?
So yeah, okay. So the first week of school, Joey did not go because he already had plans to go to his dad's. Okay, so he didn't go to his first week of school. And then the following week, I had to take them both out for physicals because they were getting on their dad's insurance and you need to take physicals to get on the insurance. Okay. And then it was Columbus Day and they didn't have the day off. And because I'm mom of the year, I just assumed they did. Okay.
Yeah.
So the day after Columbus Day, the sheriff deputy showed up at my house for truancy, asking to speak to Joey. And I'm like, he's at school. And he's like, he's at school right now. And I showed him the emails and everything. And so he was embarrassed and I was embarrassed. And then this comes like 2 days after these were the last two kids in the entire parking lot.
Oh my God.
So they get out at 2. So they get out at 2. And when they went to school in Ripon, when they would get out of school at 2, I wouldn't leave my house until 2 because then you would pull up and then the kids, like everybody's clearing out, right?
Yeah.
So I showed up at 2:05, but they let the kids out in tears because of the pandemic.
Oh, okay.
So all of the kids had been picked up except for my two. So mom of the year.
Oh my God. But also you just moved there. How are you supposed to know the new things? Like you're still figuring it out.
Yeah.
You know? That still sucks. Well, I'm glad everything's okay now and no more sheriffs are, knocking on your door. That's awkward. Give it time.
I'm just glad because like that bottom floor is where I do all my laundry. So like if the sheriff's department showed up now, it would look like they would want to come in and call CPS. There's so much laundry down there. But I cleaned it up that morning. So good thing,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Crazy.
So we were talking about how Taco Bell has the quesalupa back. So it's like it's a chalupa shell with a taco in it with cheese around it, like a quesadilla. And we were wondering, like, what if you could bring it back? What would you bring back? And I know everybody's gonna be like the Mexican pizza.
You know what I miss? I miss the chicken soft taco. Like that is so flipping good. It was especially like when I started dieting. That was like the perfect low calorie. I could eat a lot of them and not feel guilty situation.
Yeah. See, okay, let's talk about dieting. Let's get back to that. Like, this is the least motivated I've ever been in my life. And I've gained so much weight. But Weight Watchers. Okay, Valerie, quit bringing the room down. I'm just going to block you.
Okay.
There's a woman on here, the one who said she couldn't hear us, and she keeps writing like terrible news stories on here, and this is not what we're here for.
Valerie, come on. Let's cheerful. Still, again, too early for this shenanigans.
Yes. Well, anyways, this is like the least motivated I've ever been. Like, I don't want to go for a run, and I just ordered a home gym, but it won't be here for 8 weeks. And I'm like, okay. So now instead of being like, oh, let's start Monday, I'm like, oh, let's start at 8 weeks. That's like a whole boot camp.
Yeah, there are some days, man, where I don't want to do anything. But what's interesting for me now is that the reverse is happening. That now I'm beating myself up for eating too much because I'm counting calories. So like yesterday we had pork tacos, which were amazing, but it was like 500 calories for my lunch. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to eat anything. I just need to stop. I need to stop eating. And then I don't want to. I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? It's not making anything better. You know, it's all the mind game crap. I flipping hate.
Yeah, it is. And then this morning we were talking about that quesalupa, and I'm like, Taco Bell sounds good.
Seriously, I'm kind of craving Taco Bell too. It could be because I haven't eaten breakfast yet.
But I love a Taco Supreme for breakfast.
Remember when we used to get Doritos Locos Tacos for breakfast?
Yes, because it was right across the street. Remember the studio pour one out.
Yeah, remember like seeing each other face to face? What was that like?
I don't know. It's been over a year since I've seen you like in person, right?
I know, it's so crazy. And it's going to be weird when we do go back to work, like seeing everyone and like, what is it going to be like? The whole thing is just going to be so weird.
I wonder if we're going to go back in studio ever.
I don't know. I definitely think you and Riley are going to be the first. Like all the morning shows, y'all are going to go first.
Yeah. I feel like the radio.
Okay.
I've heard from other radio like clusters that they're not that. Now she's talking about GMOs and stuff. I'm just going to block her. Hold on. There we go.
I like my GMOs. They're tasty.
I don't know. Yeah, it would be. I think you're right with the morning shows because we need that interaction, like that human interaction. You know,
totally. And it wouldn't surprise me, just like for our station alone, I'm the furthest away, so I think I'm probably going to be the last one in. Like it's going to be you and Riley, then Angie, then me.
I think all of the radio stations, I think the California ones will be the last ones to go back because everywhere else is lifting restrictions but us.
Yeah, I was about to say, your ex-husband, our old boss, he's been in studio almost this entire time, right?
Yeah, but he's the only one. There isn't anybody else in there. He's like the only one in there. And so now, but his old radio cluster, they sold their building off and they were just putting the equipment in like one little tiny storage and then everybody gets to stay home now. That's
kind of cool. Mm-hmm. But again, like you need interaction. I mean, I have loved being at home in a certain extent. Like, you know, I love how I haven't put miles on my car, that I don't have to buy gas every 2 days. But at the same time, I want to go to work. I'm tired of my house. Like I want the separation back.
All right, you guys, we are giving away series cruise and tickets on the air. Listen at 8:40. We're giving away those. I'm getting some weird glitchy thing happening over here, so we're going to jump off, and we're going to see you guys again at 8 o'clock. Bye.
Bye.